In this video, I'm going to talk to you about what keyframes are in terms of video editing. The information I give you will work in most any video editing program that you can think of. So I'm going to show you what they are and what you can do with them. So let's get started right now. Okay, so I have a couple of clips here. I'm just going to double click one. I already set an in and out point. I'll drag it to the timeline. And I'm using the Lightworks video editor. But it doesn't really matter because this will work the same on most any editing program, or at least similarly. I'm going to go to the VFX tab, which is the tab for the effects. And this is where keyframing comes in handy, is when you add an effect. So I'm going to grab this Transform 3D effect. Now I can change the parameters of this effect, and I can make the clip do all kinds of weird stuff. So right now, the clip is, over here, and it's like in this 3D space here. And if I play the clip, it's just going to stay there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset all of these. Just going to put them back to 0 here. So now everything's reset. The clip is back in the middle of the screen. So you can add an effect and just affect it throughout the entire clip. But with keyframes, you can actually affect it at various points in the clip. So I have the same effect here. I'm going to position the timeline right here, which is a few seconds into the clip. I'm going to enable keyframing by clicking this little hourglass shape. This is how you enable keyframing in Lightworks. Your program might be different. Now I'm going to go to this keyframe tab. And you can see we have our first keyframe here where the playhead is. So I'm just going to hit play, and I'll stop the video here. See, now the video moved a few seconds further in time. So if I change this, you see the clip just moved over here? Well, if I go back to the beginning of the clip, it's going to start in the middle. And when it hits this keyframe here, it's going to start to move until it gets to this keyframe. See that? So that's your first keyframe, and I can go back and I can delete this if I want. I can go further in time and I can move this one. I can move this one here. I can move the rotation. And I have some more that I can move, Z rotation if I want. So now the clip will start out normal. So if I hit the back button and go to the first keyframe, it starts out like a normal clip, but it's going to move to the position that you just saw by the time it makes it to these keyframes here. And that's what keyframing is. You have an effect. You want the effect to do something to the clip with, say, 2 seconds into the clip, but then you want it to do something different 10 seconds into the clip. You're changing the parameters of the effect in time. That's what a keyframe is, and it's what keyframes enable you to do. So let's go back to the Edit tab for a minute and go back to our assets here. I'll grab another shot. This is a shot of a river. Grab a few seconds of it, throw it down to the timeline. I'm going to go to the VFX tab again, and this time I'll add a color correcting effect to it. And I'm going to enable keyframing on all of these parameters here. So if I go to the keyframe section, then you can see everything that I just highlighted is now keyframeable. So if I want to, I can start here. You see there's a keyframe added automatically in Lightworks. I can drag the timeline further ahead. I can bring the saturation down over here. So now it's basically a black and white clip. And if I bring this back to this keyframe and hit play, this is going to turn black and white. And if I want, I can go backwards in time. I can increase the contrast at this point. So it's going to start with high contrast and go to normal contrast when it gets here. And then it's going to go to black and white. I can even bring it back to full color. In fact, I can bring the color way up. So now it's got 51+% saturation at this point. So when we go back to this keyframe is black and white, by the time it gets to this one, it will be at plus 51% color. See, now it's like a super colorful, bright clip. I'm not sure how else I can really explain keyframing, but this is it. You just pick a certain time in the video that you want the parameters of an effect to be at. Then at a different time, you change those parameters. And each one of those changes will be a keyframe. And between those keyframes, the video will morph to the new parameters, just like it did here. If you have any other questions about this, please let me know. I want to help you figure out keyframing. And I do say, if you want to improve your production quality, I have a link to this audio recorder and a lavaliere microphone that I'm wearing now in the video description. I do recommend getting something like this. It will make the sound a lot better in your videos. I'm sure you'll notice that my older videos had a lot of background noise, but because of this lavaliere and this high quality audio recorder, they just sound a lot better. So I do recommend checking the video description and clicking the links, they're affiliate links. Click them and check out these two products here. It will really help your videos to sound a lot better. Yeah, but that's it. I mean, it's a very quick video on how to keyframe and what a keyframe is. Thanks for watching. I appreciate every view I get. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time.